was sitting in the wings over there and have a couple friends up in this balcony over here, and Joanna commented that they reminded her of Statler and Waldorf from the Muppets. And I can't see them right now because the... Arkansas, my head hurts, and I'd love to stick around or maybe make it worse. I got a girl out in Henrietta, and her love's like tornado weather. And it's girls like this that keep me trying. She goes off like an air raid siren. Come in clean, leave torn apart. A bad liver and a broken heart. With a bad liver and a broken heart. Indian summer, Oklahoma sunset. There's a nicer place, I haven't been there yet. I've been standing out front of the old blue door. Too tired for sleep, too drunk for more. No more. It's nights like this that keep me trying. Well, a woman always knows when her man is lying. It ain't me, I was just playing a part. Bad liver and a broken heart. With a bad liver and a broken heart. I'll get old before I'm good at this. Who's the prime minister? What year is this? Doesn't anybody speak about the truth anymore? Maybe that's what songs were for. You're the wind and I'm on fire. In this line of work, no one retires. Come in clean, leave torn apart. The bed liver and a broken heart. With a bed liver and a broken heart. With a bed liver and a broken heart. With a bed liver. so much, everybody. I was here at Soundcheck, and I saw this IATSE patch, and it reminded me the only road manager I ever had was a Winnipeg guy. He was an IATSE brother. He's worked every concert hall in this town, and his name was Ernie Blackburn, and Ernie owned a backline company as well, called Ernie B's Backline, and his company motto was, "You rock, we roll." And when I'm on the road, I play this song every night, and I often say that Ernie started his career back in the day with a great Winnipeg band called the Guess Who, and from there he worked with another great Winnipeg band called BTO, and for the last chapter of his storied career, he worked for me. And I know how that sounds. For fear that it was me that killed him, I wrote this song for him. It's called "You Rock, We Roll," and it goes out to Ernie B every night. Tell me, play like your hair's on fire, and drive us home on the 4 flat tires. You gotta keep the show on the road. You don't get rich with your wheels in the ditch. I never tired of hearing when you talk, and even when you talk non-stop. Here I kneel and now I pray to build us up and give it all away. Rock, we roll, it's what you told me, brother. We can do it together. We can't have one without the other. It ain't the same as the song. We're all just playing along, and the words don't change. The world will never be the same. Champ, the Los Lobos, they blew up that amp. Funny, I never saw you look so proud as I stood watching from the crowd. You rock, we roll, what she told me, brother. We can do it together. You can't have one without the other. It ain't the singer, it's the song. We're all just playing along, and the words don't change. The world will never be the same. And you rock. Lightning in a bottle, an old steam train, in a hard driving rain. He'd tell me, play like your hair's on fire. Drive us home on them 4 flat tires. You gotta keep the show on the road. You don't get rich with your wheels in the ditch. 'Cause you rock, we roll. What she told me, brother. We can do it together. You can't have one without the other. It ain't the same as the song. We're all just playing along, and the words don't change. The road will never be the same. for Ernie B. Boy, I've waited my whole career to play this room. And I'd like to, it's a privilege to be a part of this fundraiser and this benefit. And I did the week thus far a few months back, and it was a great time. And most of my secret heroes actually are not songwriters, they're comedians. And I know I don't seem it, but I'd like to think I'm a pretty funny person too. It's a very private kind of funny, but it means a lot to me that this community would invite me out as a guest. And I'd like to introduce Mr. Paul Balkane on saxophone and Joanna Miller on the vocals and on the toe tambourine. I didn't really plan a set here. We're going to do just a few more songs. And I was backstage worrying that everybody would leave, and of course I can't see anything from where I sit, so this place could be totally empty for all I know. And I'm okay with that. It is, after all, the Pantages. And I'd like to play maybe a blues song, I think, for Big Dave McLean, wherever he might be tonight. You got your mama's eyes, your daddy's smile, you haven't looked at me like that in a while. Shake it loose. Come on, baby, shake it loose. When I get down, she knows just what to do. Mama, shake it loose, shake it loose. My heartstrings fall to tune. The house is on fire, baby, dinner is ruined. Shake it loose. Come on, baby, shake it loose. 2 queens, 1 jack, 1 9, 1 deuce. Mama, shake it loose, shake it loose. My heart nearly skipped a beat. Come on, baby, dance with me. Prettiest girl I ever saw. You know that loving her was like breaking the law. Shake it loose. Come on, baby, shake it loose. Come on, mama, shake it loose. Come on, baby, shake it loose. Shake it loose. Come on, baby. Shake it. Shake it. Thanks, everybody. Well, they put us in this green room in the basement with nothing but hard liquor. I know myself well enough. I would have wrecked the whole show. So then we awkwardly, we got here after the back door was locked, and we awkwardly came in like a bunch of hobos with a 12 of standard. And very professional, Nolan. First night at the Pantages, and you're buying a 12 standard over at the Woodbine. Some habits never, they just don't break that easily, I guess. There's a little song I call Twister, and I'd come home one evening, and my girlfriend had one of her girlfriends over, and they'd very clearly been drinking red wine for possibly several hours. And as I walked through the door, they had made the bold move to tequila, and they were chasing it with homemade pickle juice. And I did what any guy in my position would do. I dived right in, and so there we were. And it wasn't long before one of the girls said, "Hey, we should play that game, Twister. You remember that game? I think it was from the 70s. I read somewhere once that it was responsible for almost 78% of the divorces of my parents' generation, my parents included. But nevertheless, I did what any guy would do. I dove right in, and I started pulling records out of my record collection, and I was taping the covers to my living room floor, and I had a little corkscrew as a spinner, and I remember I'd strategically placed top right was Earth, Wind, and Fire. Bottom left was Bobby Bear. And in the top left-hand corner, just to keep things classy, I had an old Gordon Lightfoot record. And I turned the whole affair into a little country song called Twister. Let's play Twister. You show me how. These old LP jackets still work fine for right now. Spin that bottle, twist and bend. Beginner's luck, I'll win again. Right hand's red, left foot blue. I got myself all tangled up in you. Here comes the sun and it's all over now. Let's play Twister. You show me how. For my Christian neighbors, I pull the curtains tight. If this is wrong, I don't want to be right. The turntable turns and I'm lost in her hair. I'm caught somewhere between Earth, Wind, and Fire and Bobby Bear. Right hand's red, my left foot blue. And I got myself all tangled up in you. Here comes the sun and it's all over now. Let's play Twister. You show me. Myself all tangled up in you. Here comes the sun, it's all over now. Let's play Twister. Will you show me how? Let's play Twister. You show me how. I could play all night doing separation songs and trial separations and divorce, but it's a comedy festival, for crying out loud. Joanna here has been playing drums with me for 15 years. We've been on the road together, and it just occurred to me this minute that it might be very insulting to her that I got these little boxes that I'm tapping my feet on. Even just hearing you sing is an incredible thing to me. And Paul Balkane, the three of us met back at the Blue Note 20 years ago. It's hard to believe, 20 years ago. And for a while there, I had the keys. I got very close with the Riddell family, and I had my own keys to the place. And I would lure musicians in to learn my songs because I had the stage and the bar and everything else that came with the Blue Note. And it was really where I got my start. And I have no idea where I'm going with this story other than to say that I very much love these two people here. We can dance violently. Love is all we'll need. Sleepwalking winter's night. Bella Vista Northern Light, long distance telephone. I'm always leaving, never home. It's what this highway's for. Me and my blue-eyed Labrador, taking what they need like everything is free as it gets colder and colder. Till all we do is sing for more of everything, and it plays over and over, chasing little white lines through traffic follow signs. Poor man's holiday, I'm making stops along the way, and I make a promise I can keep. And now I'll lay me down to sleep. We'll leave our tracks through the snow, turn on like gospel radio, taking what they need like everything is free as it gets colder and colder. Till all we do is sing for more of everything, and it plays over and over. Everything is free as it gets colder and colder. Till all we do is sing for more of everything, and it plays over and over. Over and over, 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 over and over. It plays over and over, 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 over and over. Thanks so much, everybody. Thanks for listening. And I just got to take this in for a second. It's the Pantages Playhouse Theater. My research tells me that this was the first Pantages theater built in the world. And it was built as a pilot. If I'm not mistaken, it was built as a pilot run. Most Winnipeggers know that we were a boom town once upon a time. And I spent so much time in the southern United States that early on I found myself defending Winnipeg. But for the last 5 or 6 years, I find myself just downright bragging about it. And on this last tour, I was in Texas and Tennessee for the last month, and a fella came up to me and said, "Man, I read about your town. New Year's Day was -50. And I said, yeah, but we have a 5-star restaurant right near where our two rivers meet, which was a First Nations meeting place for over 7,000 years. And you can go there and have a 5-course meal, and there's musicians in these warming huts. And then you got musicians right outside, just playing out there. And they called me and invited me to do that gig, and I said, shit, no. There's no way I'm gonna do that. I've had tendonitis my whole life, and I'm just not gonna mess around with that stuff. But it's something to brag about. And I find myself saying very often, I'll put Winnipeg arts community in any medium up against any place in the world. We're so spoiled here for beautiful music halls and great artists and great filmmakers and across the board. I mean, Winnipeg is a very, very, very special place. And there's a lot of potholes this year, I've noticed. But in the spirit of loving Winnipeg, we're going to leave you with this one last song. I wrote it as kind of a tribute to my friend Armando down at the Bella Vista. It actually, he forgave a bar tab because of this song. And it goes out to Armand. If you've never been to the Bella Vista, it's kind of like the Soup Nazi on Seinfeld, but it's pizza, and you don't mess with Armando. And this goes out to him with, from the bottom of my heart. It's called No Bourbon and Bad Radio. Tug on your coat, mama, come out of this cold. This place looks friendly and there's people I know. And I'll stay maybe just one drink. And so loud I can't hear myself think. Come on down and see the joint I know. It's no bourbon and bad radio. And Thursday to Saturday, yes and misses. Cold about 50, we drink Sicilian kisses. Line him up, do it and let him flow. And watch them fall like dominoes. On Wednesday night, there was just one place to go. There's no bourbon and bad radio. Used to play there with his mom and dad. Oh man, this place is worth its weight in gold. even with no Bourbon Barrel radio. 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 Come on down to Little John, I know. There's no Bourbon Barrel radio. Thanks, everybody.
And how about Scott Nolan to finish off your night, ladies and gentlemen? We thank you guys very much for your participation in tonight's event.